Before we come back to Dancing with the Stars, here's a message from our friends at SeniorSolvers.
Myra, I have your results. Doesn't look any better than last week. Looks like you haven't been taking your medication. Please make sure you do when I see you next week.
Oh, that's just so terrible. I can't believe I forgot again. I just can't get this medication in my routine.
Myra, I know.
Myra, I'm so sorry. What seems to be the problem here, Myra?
Well, I guess this week my car was out of service, and then my son, he was out of town. He couldn't take me to CVS, so I just didn't have anything. I remembered I just didn't have the drugs.
Myra, I can never get a ride either.
I hear you. I can never get a hold of my 42-year-old daughter. She's always busy with the kids, and she can't take me to the pharmacy when I need to go. You know, I've learned something. At my congregation this past week, we had a sort of a session. Yeah, some people from this new organization called SeniorSolvers came into our congregation, and they told us there is a way of looking at the problems in our lives differently.
How?
Well, you look at the problem you're facing and you figure out what is the real core, the real root of the problem. And then we look at that and we try to come up with a lot of ideas together as a group supporting each other, and then we pick out the best one and we use that one to solve our issue.
But it sounds like Myra doesn't have a problem taking the medicine. Myra has a problem with the car and getting to the CVS.
It sounds like what you need is an independent way, independent of all of our kids, to get to the store and just to take care of yourself in general. And we can resolve that. You had a thought on that the other day.
Yeah, have you? There's a city service where they'll pick you up from your door and drop you off at the CVS and then take you back home.
You know, there is also a young gentleman in my neighborhood, age of 72, and he volunteers every time there is someone in our neighborhood who needs to go to the CVS or the store. He brings people in a group together to go there so they can get their medicines or their groceries.
Well, come to think of it, I've heard of this service called the Uber my son told me about. Well, they'll just pick you up when you use your phone. So maybe I could do that.
That sounds wonderful. You got one of those new fancy phones too, don't you, Myra?
I do. Ladies, this has been very helpful. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm so glad to hear, Myra, that we have addressed that challenge. And I want to share with you all right now that these kind of sessions, these are happening all over the country right now. SeniorSolvers is going into nursing homes and retirement communities and even people's living rooms and congregations to...
I want to go.
You can go to one next week. We got one coming up in our community. And what they're doing is they're taking all the problems that seniors face and they're thinking about what is the underlying cause, and then the seniors are taking it upon themselves to generate solutions and brainstorm ideas together. So if you want to get involved with one of these sessions in your neighborhood or get a free video tutorial on how to do these sessions, then just go to SeniorSolvers.org or call us at 1-800-4-SENIOR, and you can gather in groups just like this right in the living room.
Do they give us
and bring a solution?
food or coupons?
You actually do get, once you are able to address the problem, say it's a pharmacy or something, you get a coupon for exactly the solution you came up with. So it's a targeted coupon that has from CVS and from major grocery store chains as well. So you get money off just for solving your problem.
That sounds great. Thanks, SeniorSolvers.
Thank you.